stages. So unwrapping will be continually giving again the sulfur, the magnesium, the calcium, Me, which means iron, boron, and zinc. Because these crops are known to display these deficiencies. Now, outside of the nutritional aspect, once you get your orchids to look as great as they possibly can, they are going to attract insect pests, right? It's only common sense. If you have a home and you decorate and it looks really lovely, it's just going to attract attention. Now, we have various products that can be used to mitigate or to basically get rid of these pests. One of which is a product known as sucker. Now, sucker has the active diphenthurian. Now, diphenthurian is one of those chemistry which is excellent when it comes down to the control of whitefly, aphids, mites, thrips, and other pests. Now, this insecticide is contact and smoke, which means that when you spray directly onto the pest, it will basically kill it. Or if you should spray it anywhere and the pest consumes it, it's going to also kill the pest. Now, when it comes down to how long it can stay on the plant, it's within 7 to 14 days. Alright? Now, if you, like many, tend to store your plants in a nice, cool, shady environment, or if you're in an area that gets excessive rainfall, you have to have your fungicides. Now, first one has a lot of different fungicides, but for this weekend, we're basically giving a lot of attention to our, like this fungicide in particular, right? It contains the active ingredient typhinate-methyl, right? But typhinate-methyl is excellent when it comes down to the control of root rot, leaf spot, fusarium wilting, among many other fungal problems faced by the plants. Now, we are Newport first and we also conduct technical visitation. So if it's a case where you're experiencing issues and you don't know what the issue is, we conduct visitation and we can give the farmer or the orchid grower or the horticulturist technical consultation at, well, it's basically free. So we basically come by and we'll basically assess the area and we'll give our mitigation and our solution. So we encourage all to come over by the first and go. It's at 10 to 19. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to come across and we'll gladly answer your questions. And also, we have other products that is on sale, so we encourage you all to come over. Alright? So that brings me to the end of my presentation.
Great.
I have a question. This orchid mask, you see? I realize it has my name on it, but it's different. I think that was a mistake. Alright, thank you so much, Bertrand. Ladies and gentlemen, you can visit them at 1019 and see what they have to offer. Thank you.
Your nutrients better. Another thing about it, it comprises of all the micronutrients as well, like your magnesium, calcium, and so forth. Right? So, Alga's Plant Tonic is one of those go-to products, even when you're having stress. Say you overuse a particular chemical, your insecticide or your fungicide, Alga's Plant Tonic helps to correct that. It helps to de-stress the plant. So, a thing about Alga's Plant Tonic, when the plant is in stress, it goes into survival mode. So it will produce those beautiful blooms that you are used to. It will try to survive. So Alga's Plant Tonic will help it to go back to its former glory. We also have Pegasus, which is an insecticide. So the dosage of the algae is 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Likewise, the coffee monkey. Right? So moving along, we have the Pegasus. A thing about Pegasus, it is, I like to say, it's not a lazy person chemical. So you have to use it in the mornings, not in the night. It is also urea based. So insects don't get easily accustomed to it or develop a resistance, so to speak. So for your Pegasus, it will get rid of most of your insects and also help to beautify the plants at the same time. After it has been broken down and turned into urea, it helps to green your leaves. And when I was speaking about it's not a lazy person chemical, the active ingredient in Pegasus, which is diphenthurian, it is activated by light. So So because it is activated by light, you need to use it in the morning so that it is able to do its full course, right? So Pegasus has been one of the long-standing chemicals in our portfolio, and it is very effective. Liquor about Vitalawa is Amistar Top. So Amistar Top, we are used to Amistar with the active ingredient azoxystrobin. So Amistar has been used to treat your blights, your spots, and it also helps to regenerate leaves and roots as well. So it helps for better take-up of nutrients, and it regenerates those spotted leaves. But what we have done is rework that Amistar and added another ingredient. So it is not just attacking the fungal spora from one point, but from two. So the difenconazole in Amistar Top would be the systemic portion of Amistar Top. So both of them combined at half teaspoon per gallon works miracles, right? So we have the 30 plus line as well. So the 30 plus line comprises of 3 organic fertilizers, right? So you cannot overuse. It also helps with stress. It helps for the better take-up of nutrients. It also helps with leaching. So that fertilizer that you put in the soil and so forth, that won't wash away when you water. So it helps it to cling to the soil, right? So the 30 plus line. So for the first one is 722, which is high in nitrogen. So the name 722 suggests that it's 70% nitrogen, right? So 524 would be your maintenance, and 327 would be for your bloom and fruit. So you know that when the plants are blooming, they are ready for flowers. So they are blooming, right? So also we have Pilar Tech. So a tricky thing about Pilar Tech is that it is fast acting. It is rain fast, and it is what we refer to as nanotechnology. The particles are so fine that when you utilize your Pilar Tech, it acts almost instantly because it can go through the pores of your plant very quickly. It is the same method like water. The finer the particles of the water is, it's the faster it penetrates the soil. Pilar Tech acts in that way. Yeah, it's a fungicide. Double active, just the same. So that will be the end of my presentation, and you can come over to H&L Agro booth for any of your orchid or ornamental needs. Because you have already developed leaves and so forth. So you go through a maintenance phase, which is your 524. This one will be used first. 524. So, and this one will be used for your flower. The 327.
Daily kindness for our plant, Dr. Katia, Robert Randall. This is a part of the Montego Orchid Club. Beautiful orange plant over there.
Miss Kindness.
Miss Kindness over here.
Shoot,
Congratulations.
shoot,
Thank you so much for all that you do and continue to do what it is and endeavor to do that. Thank you. Awesome.
All right. So, one of the most of this sober Euclidean, and you're wondering which one of the sober Euclidean is going to be, because you know 50 or 60 are going to be so. But in the St. James Horticulture Society display, Phalaenopsis sober Euclidean is being awarded as the best Phalaenopsis in show, and the grower for this plant is grower Ruth Johnson. Alright, so the president will be collecting on her behalf.
It's in the top, the white one in the
big white one over there. All right. Now, The second most popular plant in Jamaican orchid growing, we consider is vanda. You love vanda so much because they're so easy to grow, right? Put them in the sun and water them and leave them. And it's easy to grow from there. Now we are going to award for the best vine in the show. Some persons are going to be quite amazed by this plant because it was quite a lovely plant. Everything about this plant, in my observation, is perfect. And it goes to the Jamaica Orchid Society, and it is Vanda Yen Keng Ming, Grow Kirk Ho. Do we have a representative from the Jamaica Orchid Society here? Any representative from the Jamaica Orchid Society? Opal or Opal? Okay, somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. All right, Power President is coming. Power Past President. Power President. All right. Collected on behalf of Kirk. What are you doing?
Thank you.
Good, good, good.
What am I collecting? Oh, hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I'll give you a number to which you send the pictures.
Yes, yes.
Oh yes, we have it.
All right. Go back to our words. Now, I would say this is the third best orchid in Jamaica because they're quite nice plants. And if you did not know, dendrobium is the second largest orchid genre because you have dendrobiums that can grow on the coldest mountain tops. And you have dendrobiums that grow right by the seaside here. And they're over probably 5,000, 11,000 species of dendrobium. You have dendrobiums as small as my thumb, and dendrobiums as tall as this pen here, depending on the species. And if we have over 10,000 species, we can imagine there was a hybrid. Right, but today we had one dendrobium that won the crowd's attention and the judge's attention, and that dendrobium is Dendrobium Speaking Tongue, and it goes to grow from the Montego Bay Orchid Society, Failing Kindness. Right? And that's a beautiful dendrobium over there.
Can I walk around here?
Congratulations, young lady.
Talk to her about everything.
So, another one here. So, orchids have a lot of shapes, size, and everything. Some orchids look like monkeys. You know, have anybody ever seen a monkey-looking orchid before? A masdereria? Have anybody ever seen that before? We have orchids that look like butterflies. Yes. We have orchids that look like many things. We have orchids, they call them, most persons call them Phalaenopsis, the mock orchid. But we have a beautiful orchid that is called Psychopsis because it looks like a, it's a butterfly. So they call it Psychopsis mariposa. Today's best oncidium goes to the grower, Audrey McIntosh from the Montego Bay Orchid Club for growing Psychopsis mariposa. So when you're finished, you look over by the display. Only one that looks like a butterfly. Up in the air. I won't tell you which one. Use the imagination and look, and you will miss. You won't miss it. Alright, so we have, like most countries, only one place in the world that orchids don't grow, and it's the Arctic. We don't have any orchids growing there. And like Jamaica, we have a lot of orchid species growing in Jamaica. We have one particular orchid that is very instrumental in the Cattleya Alliance. A lot of people like to have it in their collection, and as a Jamaican orchid grower, you should have it in your collection. And like every orchid, it is not as beautiful as every orchid. And today we are going to award the Broadtonia sanguinea that was in the St. James Horticultural Society display as the best native species that was displayed in the show this year. So a representative from the St. James Horticultural Society can come and collect this award for that plant. Now, what would an orchid show be without this place, right? It wouldn't be an orchid show, it would be an orchid sale, right? We have to show special appreciation for the persons who, the society that would have come to the show and put up their displays to make our show a show that it is. And this year, for the best display by a city society, that award went to the display from the Jamaica Orchid Society, and we want to congratulate him for having the best display in the show from our city society. JOS.
Yes, please.
The best display by Mr. Society.
Thank you very much.
Now this is the best award for the show. The award that goes to the best plant in the show. I mean, everybody wants to get an award. Even if you come with a pin, you want to get it as the best thing in the show. And it wasn't an easy task to select the plant that was the best plant in the show. But somebody here brought a plant that won everyone. And that award is going to go to the grower. Paid in kindness for the dendrobium sleeping tongue. And we want to thank you again for bringing such a wonderful plant. Put your applause for a man. We don't need the task to grow a plant. We can grow that one. Best plant in show. Right again to your left. That dendrobium.
So I'm moving on.
One more?
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Thank you so much, Shamar. And this evening we just wanted to acknowledge and give a special award to one of our fabulous members whose continued contribution and dedication to her plants, her orchids. She has been a stalwart in the orchid growing genre, and her plants continue to come out wonderfully and reap wonderful and Best in Show awards. And we want to just say thank you to that member and to show our appreciation, just to give her a special token. And this year, for the 32nd staging of the Montego Orchid Club Show and Sale, our special award goes to our member, who is also our treasurer, Failing Kindness. Secretary, I'm sorry, secretary.
Dayton.
My name is Failing Kindness, and I'm a member of the Montego Bay Orchid Show. I've been a member for many years. Usually, annually, you take your plants, you groom your plants and grow them for the show. I have been doing that for a while, and I've been lucky a couple of years. This year has been my best year, where I have been given, you know, the different awards. I am happy, and I encourage all members to try and do the same. Groom your plant for it. You may not get an award the first, second, or third year, but you will eventually get an award, or you'll eventually learn so much from grooming about the orchid. You gain so much knowledge from preparing your plant that you will have good plants for to enjoy at home, not necessarily for the show only.
So did you expect that you will be turned out to become the overall winner?
No, it was not my expectation. None of the years when I do what I do, but it is most welcome.
Yes, so everybody will know you always do your stuff well good, so you're always turn out to become the best as a favorite, more favorite.
But it's just a luck of this year. Next year I may not be.
Okay, so you have anything else? So, well, you already said all already still. So, what are we looking for next year?
Next year I hope to be able to take even more plants to have a good year, because not every year the orchids cooperate.
Yes.
So some years you don't get the kind of bloom or the kind of growth that you expect. So next year I expect better growth and maybe better results.
Yes, thank you. All right. Yes, you're on.
All right, so hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm the current president of the Montego Orchid Club. And we're here today at the 32nd staging of the annual Orchid Show and Sale. It's an annual event, and we're here where we have our display. We're joined by some of our sister societies, which include the JOS, Jamaica Orchid Society, as well as the Ocearias Orchid Society. And I'm standing right here behind me. My backdrop is the Montego Bay Orchid Club display. Wonderful display. Plants are taken in by our members. They're all grown by our members. And we have our judging that normally takes place on a Friday. Our plants are judged based on the categories, the genre of orchid. And as you can see, we have loads of winners. We have our best in show category for this Robert Randall. So it's a joy for us to do this show annually. Our sister societies also, their plants are judged. They're all judged against each other. And we always look forward to our awards ceremony, which takes place here at the close of our show on a Sunday, where persons are told what their winnings are and they are able to collect their awards.
Could you remind me of when this movement has been established?
So the Montego Bay Orchid Club has been in existence for around 33 or 34 years. This is our 32nd show though, and it's an annual show that we have here. Pier 1 has been our home for the last at least 10 years. We have been having the show here, and it is a 2-day show, which is always the first weekend in March.
Question, so I don't have to ask if about annual look, I already said it all already. But what can we expect for next year?
Well, for next year, it's always we're always looking to improve on our plants. Our growers are always looking at what next they can grow, how to improve our blooms, how to make it all more magnificent. Of course, vendors, we try to carry a wide range of vendors that cater to orchids, the plants, orchid supplies, pots, fertilizers. We do have several sponsors. Our title sponsors include Pier 1, Evergrow, Riu Hotel, Doctor's Cave, and our sponsors for suppliers, H&L Agro, Caribbean Chemicals, Versand. They all come in with their products, and we do offer the space up to them to present on their products that they carry, so persons are able to get some assistance as to how best they can aid their plants in being the best they can possibly be.
You speak of vendors. How many vendors do we have presently at
this year
the
we have
show?
over 30 vendors between over the 2-day period, as well as our sponsors that are on the ground displaying their wares.
Okay, so there's anything else you want to add pertaining to this interview?
Well, it's a wonderful event, and we are always looking for persons to come on board with our show, or even if persons are interested in learning about orchids. If you're an orchid grower, if you're an orchid vendor, we invite you to reach out to us. You can find us on Instagram, Montego Bay Orchid Club, and we do have our meetings every second Tuesday of the month, and that's by Seawind on the Bay. So we look forward and we welcome members to join us.
Okay, thank you very much.